Not the streets they once were. Toronto's Little Jamaica neighbourhood has been ravaged by a decade of construction and now a year in a pandemic. With vast developments on the horizon, the value of this land will only increase, and some community groups fear the historic neighbourhood could soon disappear. Countless stores, particularly Black-owned small businesses on this stretch of Eglinton West, are gone.
The economic devastation, just so many closed stores. Walking along Eglinton West now is shocking.
The Eglinton Crosstown LRT, which has been under construction since 2011, is partially to blame. But the devastation is also the result of gradual gentrification in the area.
Tenants are actually choosing between food and paying their rent. It's a human rights issue.
A new community-led study titled Black Futures on Eglinton was released today. It found between 2006 and 2016, the Black population in the neighborhood declined 13%. In the same period of time, the average house value was up 66%.
In the Little Jamaica neighborhood, over the past 10 years, the Black population has actually been leaving at a higher rate than other populations.
With the Crosstown LRT slated to be up and running next year, major developers in Toronto have their eyes on the area.
The shameful trend has always been that whenever there was an expressway or gentrification coming into a neighborhood, Black neighborhoods, Black communities were often the first ones to be displaced.
A team of city staff now building a plan to ensure that doesn't happen. One priority is affordable housing, the city working with the province to make it a requirement for developers to include such units in their future plans.
So that this area doesn't become just another generic gentrified area of Toronto.
The vast majority of residents don't want that to happen either. 82% of surveyed respondents say preserving the existence of Black businesses on Eglinton is a top priority.
We see the transition where other cultures are now taking over because a lot of the Black businesses were forced out.
That community was very strong, and that community is now kind of spreading out. A lot of the damage has already happened.
But there is still time to reverse it. The study outlines a number of key objectives for the community, including Black residents being involved in the strategic planning of the neighborhood, Black residents planning, building, and owning retail and housing affordable to Black residents and provided to Black residents, and bringing back cultural programs, hosting events and programming that educate Black residents on their heritage. And that is just the tip of the iceberg on recommendations outlined in the study. If you'd like to take a look yourself or get involved with the group behind it, you can point your camera to the code on our screen. That'll take you directly to the report. For City News, I'm Yazdani.